In the Create mod, there are many ways to automate trees, and after going through all the various methods in which trees can be automated, I concluded that this was the most optimal as it relates to build cost, sizing, and just general overall design, not requiring any rotational power to operate and working on any version of the Create mod. In this video, we will be breaking down how this farm works, how to set it up, and how to build it by hand or paste it in with a schematic, with each section in the video being timestamped for your convenience. With all that out of the way, let's begin with a breakdown of the farm, to give you a complete understanding of how it works. In the middle of the farm, you will find a windmill bearing. Above the windmill bearing are 3 radial chassis, which are automatically connected to the windmill. When a minimum of 8 cells is connected to the radial chassis, the machine begins spinning around once the bearing is right-clicked. 8 saws and 8 deployers are also attached to the moving contraption with the use of slime, allowing for a moving contraption without the need of a rotational power input. As the machine spins around, 2 portable storage interfaces transfer harvested items from the contraption to the stationary portable storage interface every single rotation. Next, items are taken out of the portable storage interface and transferred to a storage supply, which will be up to you to decide on. I'll have more information about this build in the same place where you can find the schematic download, which will be linked in the video's description. With all that said, whether you are or not building the machine by hand, there will be a setup guide at the end of this video if you wish to visually see how this farm is to be set up. With all that out of the way, let's dive into the build tutorial. First, we are going to complete the materials list, which I will leave in the top left-hand corner of the screen till the tutorial is over. Note that you can build this farm in various sizes, however for this build tutorial we'll be making the machine 8 blocks long since that's the number of windmills needed for this machine to operate and is the default settings for the radial chassis. Now before we begin, find yourself a 17 by 17 block flat area. Next, you will need to mine a 2 block deep hole underneath the entire selected area. So now that you have your area mapped out, let's find the center of the farm. So we're going to go from one of your corners and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on the 9th block, this should be the center. And it should be 8 blocks from every single corner. From here, we're going to go down to your underground area and place down a windmill bearing right here, followed by 3 radial chassis on top of that windmill bearing. Now we're going to take a slime ball and place it on the side of this radial chassis. Next, we're going to take 8 mechanical saws and place them along the front side of this chassis. Now let's go underground. Under here, we're going to place slime here, and slime here. Now get yourself your 9 deployers and face them upwards like this. Now come to the other side and place down your 8 windmill cells. Now come to the side that you place slime on and place 2 barrels in front of that, followed by a portable storage interface. Make sure that it's facing outwards. In front of this portable storage interface, place another portable storage interface 2 blocks in front of that. Now then, let's begin with the setup guide. So far, you've either made the machine by hand or have pasted it in via a schematic. Either way, the setup for this build will be the exact same. First, apply saplings to the filters of the deployers, assigning those deployers to only place those saplings. Once the saplings have been applied to the filters, put these saplings into the barrel attached to the contraption. Once that has been done, right-click the windmill bearing with your hand to get the machine spinning. Next, items are going to be needed to be taken out of the portable storage interface and transferred to a storage supply, which will be up to you to decide on. The most common methods that you can do this are with the use of a chute or a smart chute, dropping items into a storage supply like this, or belting items out instead with the use of a belt and brass funnel. As always, if you have any issues with this build, please reach out to us on the Our Creation Discord, and also consider joining the Link Series project to gain access to hundreds of additional bonus builds like this one, both of which you can find more information about in the video's description.